This is Matrix Lord 212, and Asylum of the Daleks was 10 out of 10. Amazing. The best Dalek episode I've ever seen, I think, in Doctor Who's history. Not only was it the best, but the budget, it was almost as if the whole entire series budget was thrown into this masterpiece. The Daleks, once again, are scary. They are a threat. Everything that I wanted since I started making videos. I think video 2, I talked about how they probably moved Skaro like they did in Journey's End. They moved the planets. They probably moved Skaro from being destroyed and somehow restored it. But basically, I hope that the Daleks would destroy a planet. They destroyed a planet. I hope that a companion would die, and a companion did die. A future companion named Oswin. Absolutely fantastic. And you know what, too? I even made videos before how I thought that the Doctor's next companion was going to be, I thought it was going to be an android or robotic or something like that. And I was close because, you know, Oswin was a human that became a Dalek. And I knew right away when I saw her, I just sensed it, that she was a Dalek. It just felt that way. You know what I'm saying? So, masterpiece by Stephen Moffat. Absolute masterpiece. Thumbs up. I couldn't have been happier. This is the greatest Dalek episode of all time. The greatest episode. Congratulations, Stephen Moffat. You made Doctor Who really interesting. It was, I mean, words can't even describe. I mean, it's actually serious. I mean, you made the show very, very serious. The Daleks are a threat like you wouldn't believe. The Doctor feared them in this one. And you know what? Oswin erased the Doctor's, all his battles with the Daleks from their databank. She took the Doctor from the Dalek databank and wiped him clean. So that is why when he went to the Parliament, they said Doctor Who, because they have no data on the Doctor. Every single encounter, every single Dalek history, she wiped clean from the Dalek database. The only Dalek, or relation to the Daleks, that know of the Doctor is Davros, and I don't even know where Davros is. So just know that the only person that knows of the Doctor's existence is Davros. Otherwise, every single Dalek has no idea who the Doctor is, has never encountered the Doctor. He is wiped from their databank clean. Okay, phenomenal. You know what? I was just so amazed. It was so different. Just like every season that Stephen Moffat does is very different from the next. The Impossible Astronaut, that was an opener that was very different from the previous series. This was very serious, very dark, very serious, down to business. Okay, people could die. This was a very, very important episode, and it also had clues to what to expect for the rest of the 5 episodes that we have. And I truly, truly feel that when Amy and Rory do die, the Doctor will alter the timeline. He will visit Amelia Pond and create a brand new timeline. And by doing this, he is also going to change the timeline by saving Oswin before she became a Dalek. Okay, and I think this is what's going to happen. I think that with all this happening, with the death of Amy Pond, the Doctor's going to flip, and he's going to completely change the timeline like River Song supposedly does in Angels Take Manhattan. I think he's going to completely and utterly be like Time Lord Victorious. He's going to change the timeline. He's going to visit Amelia when she was a child, take her on an adventure with the TARDIS, drop her off, and it's going to be Amy and Amelia and young Rory in a brand new timeline, falling in love all over again. But in this universe, probably River Song was never born. But because she's a time traveler, she still exists, because she's a complicated space-time event. So that's what I think is going to happen. Oswin is going to be saved from becoming a Dalek. And who knows if this whole this whole series is going to be erased because, like I said, either he creates a new timeline or he goes to a parallel universe or something. So hats off to Stephen Moffat. Stephen Moffat, thank you for making the greatest Dalek story ever. All right, and I'm going to make some more videos about this. Take care. Bye for now.